There are few questions which usually parents wants me to be asked in their parents, and they will request the officials. For example, first question starts with if they want to have the clinical rotations abroad. Yeah, are they allowed to have the clinical rotations? And second thing we had also mentioned to the students who are scoring good score, we also send them to Europe for their clinical rotations.
We have agreements with Amaka, with Italy, with
United States, UK clinics, and with Turkey.
Right.
And we are in negotiation with the grade 4 hospital in India. So students will have a chance to have clinical practice in India too. But for the
Because
best
this
students, so
NMC
everyone
starting
has a
this
chance.
2022. Now, as per new norms, we have next one, next two. So students shall be able to do it in India also. We have already initiated the agreements and everything.
Exactly, yes. And whoever wants to go to Europe or United States, we are assisting in that. So we have agreements with the companies and hospitals who organize that for us.
And second question, the students, usually majority of them, that if they want to have 72 ECTS a year, they will be allowed to have it, because most of the time they came this college, we went, they told us it's allowed. Will be also allowed at SAU? I told it's up to the student to complete the ECTS. So
yeah, it's of course it's allowed. It's officially allowed to take more than 60 credits per year, and extra 12, 15 credits if they would like, or if they will be if they can cover all these credits during the semester year.
all right,
They
now
are allowed.
okay, thank you, ma'am. I shall be requesting all the students and the parents, if there are any questions, you can just type it here. Uh, After our MD program, can we apply for PG in US after clearing US MLE step 2? Will college will be helping in organizing by university?
Step 2. You know, of course, our diplomas are recognized everywhere, and of course, it wouldn't possible.
Yeah, all the documentation and whatever is required after completion of the course, and the verification comes from the ECFMG. Of course, university will help you to do whatever documentation is needed.
Of course,
Sure.
they also need the most important part after step 2 is references from the local MDs from US. So that's why we encourage students who want to practice, to take a USMLE and practice later in the United States, to take these clinical rotations in the US clinics. So they have a encounter with the medical doctors there who can give them reference later, and we'll be assisting in that too. Yes.
And regarding the NMC preparation for India after MBBS, we are waiting for the official guidelines coming from the NMC regarding which will be the major subject, how will be the examination actually, and accordingly it will be planned. And when I was there in the meeting, we had also discussed with the management, we are getting some of the finest doctors also from India who will be helping you to prepare your NMC before you come back to India. And we will be organizing syllabus accurately the way we want if the students want to settle in India. So definitely, once the clear guidelines officially is available from India, I shall be personally sitting with the management and will make sure we are completely compliant. But till date, as of now, there is no complete clarity from the NMC what will be the major subjects for the examination.
The classes are starting online, and another question was how you will provide the materials. So all the materials will be accessible online, so all the books are electronic, and you have, through our internal system, which you will be joining as a student, you have an access to the live lectures, to the lecture recordings in case you can't attend the live lecture, and you have the access to all course materials. So it is fully functional online. Okay, so founded in 2001, it has been the fastest growing university in the country. So actually this year we were the most demanded university. So we had the biggest intake in terms of the student numbers among the private universities. We have around 10,000 students and 500 faculty members, and the numbers are constantly growing each year. So this is, in the picture you see one of our new campuses, which opened up last September. So it is brand new and equipped with the newest technologies that market can offer. And our curriculum is based on the best practice of the Western European and North American curricula. So this is our new and old campus. So you'll see here campus number 1 and campus number 2, and they are just next to each other and linked with a bridge. So it is just next to each other. And I want to admit that we are located in a hospital village. So we have more than 20 multi-profile hospitals in the area. So within a few minutes walk, we have 3 biggest multi-profile hospitals in the country. And they are all our partners, and students go to practice there, which is another priority for us. So we have a Faculty of Business, Social Sciences, Law, Medicine, and Education Management. We run 14 different programs. You see the academic and the gender composition here. And I want to outline the recognitions and accreditations and memberships we are the member of. So we are strategically, we are the members of the Association of Medical Schools in Europe. And we are members of International Association of Medical Education. And each year we participate in all their events, and we host their associates and professors at SEL. We have many international partnerships. Students or medical students of SEL have an opportunity to go to for clinical rotations and clinical internships to the US, UK leading clinics. Actually, we will be sending the top few students on our behalf, so it will be paid by the university to go and have an internship there. We are also linked with the leading hospitals of Turkey, which is JCI accredited biggest hospitals in Europe. So these are the partnerships with the different universities across the world, mostly are located in Europe and North America. We also have a very good links with the local agencies. So not only we are sending students abroad for clinical practices, but here in Georgia, we also have very good partnerships where students can go to and have a best practice. Then we are hosting events, multiple events during the months. So each month we have a new speakers coming to SEL, which are the field experts, such as, let's say, the ambassadors, the professors of the leading universities of the world, and so on. So they either come in person, or we do the meetings online. Well, obviously now it is the best option. So we are, of course, accredited by the National Medical Commission of India, ECFMG. We are on the World Director of Medical Schools. So if the students of SEL want to pass the, choose to pass the USMLE exams or club exams to practice in UK or United States, we are assisting them in that. So later on during the course, they will be receiving the additional classes if they want to practice for the exam, to prepare for the exam. We have 4 different academic journals. The scientific research is quite big and growing at SEL. And actually, the medical students last year, 3 medical students published their work in the scientific journal of Cell. So they already have, early in the years, they already have publications, and they are quite active in that field. So that's another opportunity for the students. Our student life is quite active. So we have a number of student activities going on. So starting from the sports, arts, and so on. So it is very, very colorful. And actually, SEO is quite well known for that in Georgia. So you will not be bored as a student, apart from your activities at the university. And I needless to say that Georgia is quite a beautiful country. Dr. Chirag, I think you will agree with that because you have visited last year. Yeah, so quite beautiful. It's very sunny, but the plus is that we have all 4 seasons. So we have proper winter and we have proper summer. And needless to say, it is one of the safest countries in the world. And students, foreign students in Georgia feel quite safe. So that's another benefit for the parents and for the students as well. So this is it, actually, what I wanted to say briefly about the university itself. So now probably Professor Maka will be the best to talk about the program, the subjects students will be learning, and so on. So back to you. Thank you all very much for attention.